Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I am talking about Supergirl episode number 10. We Can Be Heroes. This episode is directed by Rebecca Johnson. And in this episode, we have a lot of things happening. Livewire is back, and Livewire is played by Britt Morgan. She's back. She broke out of prison because she wanted to get a revenge on Supergirl because she blames her for what happened to her. And then you have Mon-El. He's training with Supergirl to become a superhero in his own right. He's seen Carol in action. He has been inspired by her. He wants to be a better person, so he wants to use his powers for the good of mankind. Then you have Jimmy and you have Wen. They're still out there on the field, and Jimmy is the Guardian now. He's still beating up bad guys, helping out the police. And then you had another story going on with John Jones and Megan Morris. Megan is having an emotional and psychic, like pretty much breakdown. The guilt she's feeling and everything like that is finally getting to her and affecting her on a physical scale. And it's up to John to help her through the situation. And he also has to deal with his fact that his feelings he has towards white Martians and also the feelings he has growing towards Megan as well. So that was pretty much going on in this episode right here. Now, okay, this episode was not for me. This episode was not for me. This was not my episode. A lot of things happened in this episode I did not like, and I didn't understand, like, which took me out of the picture, and I couldn't get into it. First off, okay, I'm not liking that Kara is against Jimmy being a hero. I'm not really for that because the way she's doing it, it makes you feel like, I mean, I understand she cares for Jimmy and she wants to keep him safe, but she keeps saying that he's human and he can die, but it doesn't make sense because her sister's human too, and she does way more stuff than Jimmy does. Jimmy pretty much stays local and stays with street level crime. She's battling aliens with powers and stuff like that, and she started having to hold her own. She ain't worried about that. I mean, she even fought alongside people who didn't have powers on a greater scale. I mean, she fought alongside Oliver, White Canary, a lot of people who didn't have powers, and they still able to hold their own. But yeah, I don't know, something about the way she treated Jimmy, it didn't sit right for me. I also don't like the whole fact that now I'm all for equality. I think women and men are pretty much equal. Only thing different between us is the physical. That's pretty much it. We're both capable of doing a lot of amazing things. I just don't like when they have characters to raise up one character, they got to put down another. Like the raised up girls and show how powerful they are, they had to push down men to make them seem weak and inept and make them seem like they were stupid and they didn't know what they were doing. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. It didn't seem right. It didn't seem fair. Like, let's say Superman's on the show. He did the same thing to her that she was doing to Jimmy. It would be wrong. It'd be wrong then too. So I don't think it's right that she's doing the same thing. It was bothered me. Yeah. Another thing about the episode I didn't like the relationship between Megan Morgan and John Jones. Now in the comics, now I don't mean to compare it to the comics, but I can't help it because I know these characters first from the comics to then seen them on the TV show. Now Megan is pretty much a teenager in the comic books, and she is a white Martian. And they pretty much have like a niece and uncle type of relationship. But in this TV show here, this version of them, seeing them in sort of like almost, I'm not saying that they are romantic or going to go that way, but it feels like they're going in that direction, which makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable for me. So watching them have these intimate moments like this makes me feel kind of weird. And this is just a personal taste on my part. This is just on me. But every time I see them, it looks like they're going to go in a romantic way. Kind of bothers me. Made me feel like an ancestral vibe that I don't feel comfortable with. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. And the last but not least, the thing that bothered me the most is Livewire. Now, I think Britt Morgan is doing an amazing job for what she was given. But her whole look looks horrible. It looks like bad cosplay. The makeup looks terrible. The wig looks awful. So every time you see her on screen and she's supposed to be some type of threat, you can take it seriously because it takes me out of the picture and I can't believe it anymore. Because all I keep thinking about, that makeup looks so bad. Like I cannot believe you're the bad guy. You're supposed to be the heavy in this picture, and you look so horrible. I don't know what happened to Supergirl this episode right here. It felt like the quality went down. Like it started to move up in a good direction, and then somewhere along the line, it just messed up this episode right here. This was not for me. It was not for me at all. Now, I'm not gonna say don't watch this show. I think this show is actually really good on overall. There's just a little bump in the road, but overall, Supergirl is a good show. I highly recommend it. So check it out for yourself. This episode right here was just not for me. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it. Did it make you happy? Did it touch you in the right way? Or were you disappointed too? I don't know. Leave your comments down below. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. So give my channel a big like, thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.